What is up, guys? My name is Nomad, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Now, let me just give a clarification to this one. I promise I'll bring them back alive. One of the comments in the last video was that they expected the pilots to have parachutes and to be able to parachute back down. Well, sorry guys, that's not how that works. Unless you put a parachute on it, they're gone. Sorry, they will be remembered and buried under the biggest, shadiest tree. But let's move on. Of course, let's get into the bigger rockets. Now for today's episode, we are still going to just kind of mess around with the construction of just really anything. Start with let's go for a little bit bigger. A little bigger bang for our buck here. And as always, guys, down in the description below, we'll have our Catalyst Mint and Cinch coupon codes. Definitely go check them out. They're both awesome, as well as all of our different handles for everywhere we are located. Please come and talk to us. We'd love to talk to you. But let's get on. Now, one of the things I actually just remembered is re-entry heat is something to think about in this game. Here it is. So usually I want to put these heat shields. That one's not big enough. That's what she said. These heat shields on the bottom of the aircraft that will allow it to survive re-entry. And of course, to deal with said parachute problem, we have a parachute. It's going to save everybody's life. Hopefully. If I let it. Of course I will. I don't want my guys to burn up and die heroes. No, we're good though. Ooh, that one's big. That's got a lot of thrust force to it. That can't be taken weird. We'll go with something a little bit smaller. But there you go, guys. There is our first two-stage. I actually have to switch this so they don't go off at the wrong time. Two-stage rocket. Yeah, I think that'll actually be pretty good. We got to put some stabilizers on there so it don't just kind of fly off into a weird direction. We'll put 3. 3 looks good. Yeah, well, let's go with that. Let's launch this baby. Let's put some supports to help break away before it launches. So, again, we're just not kind of dangling out in the breeze. And yeah, there we go, guys. There's our first one-stage rocket. Let's blast off. Yeah. And I want to thank everybody who comments on our videos. Thank you, guys. And, you know, it means a lot to us. We like seeing your comments. We like it. Thank you, guys. You guys are awesome. And, of course, come check us out on stream. We do try to stream most nights. If we do not, and I mean we by either myself or Ronin / Bullet Knight, we will stream the next day. So don't miss it. Come see us. You get to see our beautiful faces and see us do stupid stuff. But let's light this candle. We'll go at full throttle. Full throttle sounds good. And here we go. Oh, that's actually moving a bit quicker than I thought it would. But see, since I have the SAS on, it is keeping it from the pitch or roll or yaw from changing it all. Ooh, we're breaking 300. We'll probably break 500 before the fuel is gone. But as I said before, this game deals with a lot of different things. You have fuel consumption based on height and wind resistance, as well as heat. If you start going too fast, things will start heating up, like they are now. Be all right, guys. Just keep doing that. And the engine is gone. And now we go into stage 2. Bye, stage. And see, there's our little stage back there. It's floating away as we head into what I can almost imagine is the highest reaches. And oh, look, we got a new one named Bob. Hey, Bob. How you doing? How you doing, buddy? You doing good? You're all just kind of staring. Kind of confused. Your eyes a little big. I'm sure that's okay. But yeah, there you go, guys. We have successfully sent up our first stage rocket. Now let's see if we can get it back down safely. Shall we? But yeah. And there we have it, guys. We are officially in space. Get a drink. And we are starting to slow down, but yet we are still climbing. Now, this game actually allows you to check the trajectory of your launch, or its path. And as you see, we are very close to the apex, right here, of our arc. And this is suspected of where we're going to land. Little green line indicates the connection to any kind of, like, satellite uplink. But as you can see, our aperture is actually falling, and that is because we are losing speed. So let's go back. Oh, we're still going. We're 105 meters, miles. I have no idea what that's actually supposed to calculate. But we are slowing down quite drastically. And look, it's still back there. Let's speed this up, shall we? And here we go. We are heading back in. Let's see if this heat shield... Please please keep us safe. Look, they're all happy. This would probably be the greatest roller coaster ride ever. Let's see if we can get these guys back down safe. We are definitely picking up speed. Probably, yeah, guarantee we hit over 1,000 meters per second. And that little dealy changes from orbit to surface. That's how we know we're starting to re-enter the atmosphere. Getting close. Come on. And there is the 1,000 meters. You guys are going fast. You have no idea what's going to happen, but you're all just happy, aren't you? Now, I have turned SAS off, and the reason why I would do that is on the re-entry, it will try to go for heaviest point first. Hopefully we won't flip, because if it does, then our parachute's just going to catch on fire and blow up. But that heat shield seems to be doing exactly what it needs to do, which is really good. When this button turns green, that's when we can pop the chute. That's when it's safe to, otherwise it'll just rip off and we'll, create a new crater in the ground. That'd be great. We are slowing down greatly, and there we go. Let's pop that chute. Oh, well, our engine just hit the ground. We're almost there, guys. Don't worry. And the chute will actually open up once we hit a certain, let's see. Yeah, altitude of 1,000 meters. It'll fully open up to slow down to whatever safe speed it considers itself. Wow, that was a lot of G's. Good thing we didn't break that off. That'd been bad. Let's speed that up. Because it's just a nice, gentle float down. 300 meters off the deck. And here we go. Well, our heat shield blew up. But we are safe. All three of our guys have made it back down. Look at that. They are just all creepily staring into the camera. Yeah, that's not terrifying at all. But there you go, guys. We, for y'all who commented on the re-entry of our people, they are now safe. Let's bring them back and send them back up again. Should be great, right? And here we are, everyone. Now, this is a rocket I actually spent the last, about 10 minutes making. It was a big one. We have 9 different stages, and that all includes to this little top up here. Now, you can't see what's in there because this fairing's in the way because I don't want it to catch on fire and blow up as we go real high. But yes, we have a whole lot of stages. So let's get little old Bill up there, right? You're gonna have some fun, little guy. Yeah, look at him. Look, he has no idea. Yep, that's him. That's him right up there. If I can see him. Yeah, he's in there. Look at him. He has no idea. None at all. Okay, well, let's get that back around there so we're actually looking at the frickin' rocket. Okay, let's count this down. Down to 5, right? Yeah, 5. 5, 4. Fuck it. 1. Oh no! Speed up! That's not the plan! Oh shit. Yep, that's not going well. We'll pretend that didn't happen. Alright, everyone, we are back with good old Bill. Or, was that Bob last time? No, it was Bill. We're fine. But, we are back. I had to tweak the design of the rocket a little bit so it wouldn't crash into the ground again. But yeah, it should be good now, so let's try and test this again. 3rd time's charm, right? And actually, if you can hear me, one thing about the rockets that I use, or the exhaust nozzles that I used, is it turning? No, it's not. We're good. They do not like being under SAS for some reason. He's terrified. He should be. They are not good under SAS. And you'd be like, well, what's the problem with that? Well, the problem with that is they tend to overcorrect. So they do their job just a little too well. And we're turning a little bit. Let's try to get that back where it needs to be. But they tend to overcorrect. And that's not good for a spacefaring aircraft. Because it tends to nose it into the ground, and then we have a whole national tragedy, and it's just not good. But there we go, the solid state rockets are now gone, so we now eject those. So the first stage is gone. And look at them go down. It's all gentle. And then they're just gonna hit each other and blow up. Oh, guess not. fair enough. And we will soon be out of fuel for the external rockets as well, and we'll be able to set off the main and head on out. Now, the hope for this rocket is to get into orbit. Now, orbit's actually not easy to obtain. Not as easy as you might think it would be. And we are close to being in actual space. We are going very, very low. Actually, let's increase that a little bit. There we go. We should be good now. All right. Yeah, look, he's doing so much better now. I'm happy. Let's check our progress and see how far up we are. Well, we're not high at all. So, let's increase the speed. Let's aim ourselves back up a little bit. And hopefully we can start kind of powering through this and getting into the higher echelons of what is considered space. Now, as you can see, our aperture and our whole arc is changing due to the, well, the speed of the rockets and our trajectory. Hopefully with this, we will be able to change into an actual satellite-esque orbit. And then hopefully come out of orbit and, well, touch the ground again. Because that's the hope, right? To bring him home. Now, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to shut off engines, and I'm going to get it closer to the aperture. Or the highest point, not aperture, highest point of the arc. That way, when we turn the engines back on again, we will hopefully elongate it into a more orbit-centric, arc. Circle thing. Deal. Again, not a rocket scientist, so not my forte. This isn't rocket science. Well, kind of is. All right, we will do the same thing again. That way we can kind of elongate it again. Come on, speed up a little bit, just a touch, just a tad. All right, let's go for right there. Turn up the rockets again. Yeah, that should be good enough, right? Let's check back in on old Bill. All right, since we are almost out of fuel, I'm going to jettison the 6th stage. So let's get rid of that. And look, we're like a floating egg. Now we can get rid of this shell, and I can show you what's hiding underneath. Yeah, not real pretty, but there we go. This is the module I was saving. Now, as you can see, we have a heat shield, and we have 4 little outside rockets. Hopefully, those will help us decrease speed as we're coming back in from our orbit. But look, it's just so peaceful out here. And then there's the sun. Look at that view. Isn't that just pretty? I think it is. I'd love to be able to see that. It'd be a great wish of mine. Probably would not do well with it, though. Let's speed up time. Alright, guys, we are back, and we are almost at the point to where we will start coming back into the atmosphere. Let's change our angle a little bit so the heat shield will take the brunt of that, because we're going really fast. Bill, you're happy now, but you won't be happy in a little bit. Alright, let's check and see where we are. Yeah, see, we're coming in for that final approach. So speed up just a little bit again. We'll stop it once it hits about 10. There we go. And here we are. Dark, you can't see a damn thing. That's alright. You don't need to see what's about to happen. Okay, let's change that. Let's actually spin you. So we're all equal, both top and bottom, and hopefully going down at a... Yep, there we go. It's actually... full thruster so we can start slowing down. And the fuel's gone. Well, I kind of figured that would happen, but that's okay, because I thought ahead. Kind of. Uh-oh. Come on. Wiggle your way off of there. Come on! You can do it! Get rid of the baggage! Oh, that's not good. Hopefully that'll detach once we slow down a little bit. Come on. Let go. I told everybody I'd get him home safe. Don't make me a liar. Come on. Let go. Let go. You're stuck. There we go. Huh, that's good. Okay. We are still pretty high up, so I'm not really going to worry about deploying the chute. But, yeah. That was a little hairy there for a second. That could have been really bad. As you can see, we are hovering around the same speed of 268 meters per second. Still pretty fast. We're about 6,000 feet up. Or meters, miles, I don't know what. And judging from the rush of air, I'm going to deploy the chute now, just so we don't have any issues. It's a little chute. It's a smaller chute this time. Come on, slow down. There we go. There. Nice and gentle. Nice and gentle. And that just impaled the ground. Come on, get down to the ground. And there we go, everyone. See? We did an almost complete orbit around the planet and came back down. Well, I want to thank you all for watching today. We had some fun. Yeah, I honestly hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, guys, stay awesome. Let me know if you want to see more of this or any other video we've ever done. We have well over 100 of them. We're doing pretty good. But yeah, I want to thank you all for watching and stay awesome, guys.